Hey guys, welcome to the quick run series where I'm going to show you setup and configurations that can complete in under 2 minutes. And let me tell you, the setup is actually under 2 minutes, but not the actual video because I will have to explain things. So I will take time to explain things. But generally, if you want to do this work, it will be maximum under 2 minutes. So in this first episode, let's see how we can set a static IP address on our Ubuntu server. Now there's a very good reason for changing the IP address because the IP you have today may not be the same tomorrow. It keeps changing, and trust me, you don't want to keep looking for IP every time you have to connect to the server. Let's try to change the IP today. First, you need to know your network name, which is already visible in the ifconfig output. Mostly it will be ENP0S3, but if you don't find the exact match, you can look for the IP that starts with 192.168 and note the name on the left. Once you know the name of the network, you can edit the configuration file. Navigate to the config folder using this command cd /etc/netplan. If you're not familiar with basic Linux commands, just follow blindly for now and leave a comment if you really need Linux sessions in the future, and I will make videos about them. Now to see the contents of this directory, you can just use the command ll. I have only one file 00 installer config.yaml. If you're wondering what YAML is, it's used as a format for configuration files. So in this case, the network configuration is made with YAML. So now to open this file, we'll be using a command line text editor called vim, which can be opened using vi command. And this file needs root access, so first start the command with sudo, don't forget it, and then type vi space 00, which is the starting of the file name, and hit tab for auto completion. Once you have the whole file name on the screen, hit enter to open it. Now this is what you see when the file is opened, unless you've never changed it before, or if you have any other network name than ENP0S3. But format is the same in all cases. Coming to the way content is written in this file, you can easily understand the indentation if you are familiar with programming languages, mostly Python. For others, indentation is the space that you add at the beginning of each line to determine what comes under what. In this case, version and Ethernets come under network, ENP0S3 comes under Ethernets, DHCP4 comes under ENP0S3. So you get the basic idea. Now it's time to edit the file. If you try to type something, you will see weird things happening. If you mess it up and want to reset all the changes, just exit the file, no big deal. To exit out of the file, first hit escape just to make sure you get out of any editing modes, and then type colon, which is shift semicolon, Q for quit, and exclamation mark, which says you're sure you want to quit, and then hit enter. Now if you open the file again using vi, you can see the original version of the file, so you're safe. Now hit the letter I to get into insert mode. Once you're in the insert mode, you will be able to type anything into the file. So first you can set DHCP4 to false or completely remove it. I personally prefer removing it, and then under the network name, which is ENP0S3, I am adding addresses, and under addresses I'm adding my custom static IP. People generally prefer 100 or 200 series. I'm using 100 at the end. So start with the hyphen, the IP address, and /24 at the end. I'll tell you what this 24 is when we really need to know, but for now just put it there. And in ENP0S3, exactly below addresses, add name servers. Another addresses inside name servers. So addresses, colon, space, open square brackets, and add 4.2.2.2 8.8.8.8 and close the square brackets. So it should be something like 4222,8888. Now the routes in ENP0S3, and in routes we have -2 space default, and exactly under that make sure it's directly below the letter T via 192.168.1.1. By this we have finished editing this file. Now if I were you, I would pause the video once and verify if every line is aligned properly. If you're sure it's perfectly aligned, first hit escape to get out of the insert mode. You can now exit the file, but this time add a W along with the Q that says write the changes to the file. So :WQ to say :write and quit. To apply these changes, enter the command sudo netplan apply. It will take a second to apply the changes, and it's now complete. Let me clear the screen now, and to see if the IP has changed, let's again use ifconfig. Yes, the IP has changed, and from now I can use this IP to log in to the server without checking every single time. Let's try to SSH into the server now. Let's do SSH username at the new IP address enter. It may ask for confirmation, just say yes, enter. And then it asks for password, type the password. And if you don't see anything on the screen while typing the password, it's normal. Just type it and hit enter. And we are in. Now every time I start the server, it's always 192.168.1.100. No need to check. We have successfully configured the static IP address. If you are stuck anywhere or if you have any more doubts, feel free to comment them down and I'm here to help. I'll get back with more configuration videos, and to get notified, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and enable notifications. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.